It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. Oh man. Man, I got my yeah, that's good. I can see a little bit better. Man, you know, that's dark as shit. I don't think I'm gonna move. I'll move over here. It's dark over there, man. Oh no. Yeah, this is better. You know what I'm saying? So like, share the video, and all that good stuff. You know. So this is a something that I never talked about. But you know, it's a good question, man. Would you date a how do we say it? Dwarf or maybe someone that's disabled? Or have you done it before? Maybe you've done it before. Like, share the video. Hey, some of us have dated people that were mentally disabled or mentally challenged. Some of us have dated people like that. We just didn't know no better. I know I have. I know when I was in my 20s, I dated a couple people that were mentally challenged, had some type of mental health issues going on at the time. And I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So I know I've definitely dated some people that had mental health problems or been around. I spent a lot of time around them, for sure, or enough time around them to know that yes, you know, after everything was said and done or whatever, I realized that this person was, they were going through something. But I'm so young, man. I'm in the 20s. I don't know nothing about no mental health. Back when I was in my 20s, mental health wasn't talked about like it is today. People didn't talk about mental health, and someone might be depressed. Taking antidepressants when I was in the 20s, that wasn't common. Yeah, take antidepressants became like, I guess, the kind of normal, probably like 10, 15 years ago. That's kind of a normal thing. That's kind of a new thing, a new wave, I should say. But when I was like 20, 30 years ago, nah. If you told someone you were taking some pills for because you were depressed, they would kind of look at you like, is this a joke? Yeah, that's how people would look at you. Like 20, 30 years ago, yeah, people would look at you like, like, is this a joke or what? You taking pills because you depressed for real? What's wrong with you? Yeah, people will look. People, at least people I know, people you might know might be a little different. It just depends on how old you are or whatever. But I think the first time I met, yeah, I think this is. I don't know if it's the first time I saw. I don't remember if it's the first time I saw a woman that was really short. First off, let's get one thing straight. When I first saw a woman that was 4 foot, 3 foot, whatever, I didn't even know that they were a title, put on. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. This is in the 90s. I think the first place I saw a woman that was like 4 foot or 4'5" or some shit like that was in Japan. Japan was the first place I saw a woman and she was 4 foot, 4'5" or some shit like that. I didn't know any different. I didn't know that she was a dwarf or a little woman. Nobody was talking like that. They didn't start talking like that until like the 2000s. It's when people started saying, "Oh, they dwarf," or little people or some shit like that. Nobody was talking like that in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really know no different. I didn't treat her no different at all. I think she was one of the first women in Japan that I spent a lot of time with. Yeah, I think so. And I met her through one of my buddies at the time, John. John was a kind of a wild dude from Vegas. So that's how we met, and we hit it off. I think I met her at John. We met at a damn bar at the time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we met at a bar at the time, and I noticed she was short. Not initially though, because when I met her, she was sitting down. So I walked into the bar and everyone was already there. So John called me on my phone. Was like, "Yo, man, we at such and such. I got somebody I want you to meet or whatever." So I went over there, and she was sitting down with everybody else. I mean, she was cool with her. We had a good vibe going on, whatever. And when she got up, I noticed how short she was. I mean, she was a little thing. She was little. She was like 4. I swear, she was like 4. I don't even think she was 4. She wasn't 5 foot. She was like 4'5" or maybe 4'2", some shit like that. She was really short, right? But I didn't know no different. I wasn't even thinking about what size she was. That shit didn't cross my mind at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like just kicking it with my boy John, and John had his girl too. And the girl that John had, they were friends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kicking it or whatever. And I'm new in Japan at the time. That John was there before me. So he kind of knew his way around, knew more people than me. So I'm kind of going with the flow because, I was at a point where I wanted to leave Japan. I was ready to get up out of there. So I was feeling a certain type of way at the time or whatever. So I'm sitting down kicking with John or whatever and this girl. And when she got up, I'm like, oh, she's a little short little thing. Right? But check this out. She was short, but she had a big butt. And that's the thing that got my attention. I'm sure she had. I mean, her face was nice, of course. But when she got about that off the, it was like a couch. We were in like a lounge. When she got off that couch, And when she went to the restroom, I said, "Oh, she got a big butt. She's short, but she got a big butt." You know what I'm saying? This is how I was thinking at the time. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Share the video. Even if you're looking at a preview, smash the like button. So she had a big butt. She's a nice person to be around. Um, she was cool, man. I had nothing bad to say about her. We didn't talk for very long. We talked for like a couple months. Um, we talked for about, I don't know, maybe a year. Maybe a year. I don't think it was a year. It was a couple months. Um, what happened is I ended up leaving on for work. I left Japan for about 3-4 months, and when I came back, she was I think she was talking to somebody else, or she was kind of no, she wasn't talking to him. When I came back, she was I think she was acting like she didn't want to talk to me. And then come to find out, she was engaged after I was gone for 4 months. We didn't had no relationship, nothing like that. So I think we might have talked for about probably 3 or 4 months. It was the whole summer, basically, in Japan. So let's say from June to September. That's how long I knew her. And once I left for the 4 months, during the fall months, I think I might have came back December, and she already moved on and talking. She was talking to somebody else at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that that was pretty much it. But she was a cool chick. But I never looked at her as a little woman or anything like that. And nobody was talking like that. This is the 90s now. Nobody was talking. Nobody was saying, "Oh, is you're a dwarf, you're a little girl, a little woman, or little people." I didn't hear nobody talking like that at all. I didn't even know there was a category for short people until like 2005. I started hearing people like talking like that. But I didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know any better. I was just I was new in Japan at the time, and I was just trying to learn my way. Now, when I got out, when I left Japan, um, I've seen other women that was short, like 4 foot, like you know, 3 foot something, or 5'4", 5", or something like that. Some of them women look good. They might be short, but they look good. Hey man, if you look good, you look good. It don't matter what size the woman is. If I'm attracted to her, I'm attracted to her. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. No matter how short she is, if she's attractive, she's attractive to me. I don't look at a woman's size, and say, "Hey man, she's too short. I wouldn't fuck with her." Nah, I don't really look at it like. I never really looked at it like. Unless you're too big. Now you're fat. Okay, now that's a different story. I ain't down with them fat broads. But other than that, I never really look at a woman and say, "Hey, she's too short. I wouldn't fuck with her." No, no, I never did like. I never operated like that. you know. And I had, somebody asked me this the other day. I was like, yeah, you know what? I have, I have dated women like that. First place I met one was in Japan. Now since I left Japan, I think I might have. I think that was the last time. That was the last time. First time and last time. But I have seen women around, around town or in the airport or something like that. And I was like, oh, look, she's a little fine little thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, I don't think anything wrong with it. Now, some people will say, I mean, this is some silly shit too. Some people will say, oh, you taking advantage of the little woman. That's some silly shit. You know what I'm saying? How the hell I'm taking advantage of somebody just because I'm tall and she's short? What kind of silly shit is that? We are both adults. What are you talking about? What the hell? People be on some silly shit sometimes. How the hell that all of a sudden size equates to being an adult all of a sudden? Silly shit people be saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody's in a wheelchair, they're disabled, okay, all right. All right, you got me. Maybe they are taking advantage of a person. Because, me personally, I wouldn't talk to a person that was disabled or a person that's in a wheelchair. And it's not because of them. It's really because of me, because I'm not experienced enough when it comes to mental illness, someone that's disabled. I don't know enough about being around a person like that and just being in and how a person feels being in a situation like that. So me personally, I would not date someone like that. I just don't have enough experience being around people that's disabled. So me personally, I would feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be able to relate. Because I'm not disabled. So I would feel bad. Just dating somebody like that. Somebody that's in a wheelchair or someone that got some type of physical body, how do you say it? Maybe they got maybe their arm is it's not, it didn't grow right. Or maybe one leg is longer than the other, or I know a guy that used to work in the nightclub. Yeah, he got one of his arm is bent up, and he said he was born like that. His arm is bent up. It's short and it's kind of bent up. It ain't straight. He can't straighten his arm out. You know what I'm saying? I know a guy that's like that. He worked at the nightclub. I met him like, I don't know, 20 years ago. Some shit like that. And I know a woman that's like that too. I think she got like half her arm is like cut off. You know what I'm saying? So when she be walking, she be swinging that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She's a cool girl though. You know what I'm saying? She's a good looking girl. For real. But I never looked at her like, oh, poor thing. She got a fucked up arm. No, no one probably wants to talk to her. Shit, man, I think she might be married. Why you bullshit? I think she's married. She's a good-looking woman though. If you see her, you'd be like, oh shit. And you probably see it. If I'm talking from a distance. If you look at her, you'd be like, oh, she's very attractive. But if you walk up on her, you'd be like, oh, well, her arm is different. You know what I'm saying? But I just never looked at people. I never based my attractiveness on if I want to talk to the woman or not. I just never looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying everybody should be like me. I'm just telling you how I am. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's not right or wrong. Everyone got their own preference. And that's okay. You're not wrong with that. You know? I never say, oh, she's too short. I would never date her. No, I never even looked at it like that. I mean, she got a vagina, right? Shit, that's all that counts to me. God damn it. Shit. As long as she ain't got the same thing I got, we all good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problems. As long as she got the same, uh, you got a vagina. That's all that counts to me. You know. Now, if she got the same thing I got, God damn it, we ain't supposed to be together. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's how I see it, man. That's how I see it. You know. We got the same thing. If we like the same thing, we ain't supposed to be together. You know? That's how I see it, man. I don't look at women like that when it comes to size and nah. If she's attractive and I'm feeling her and she's feeling me, shit. Hey, it's on. It's popping, baby. That's how I look at it. She can be 4 foot, 5 foot, or 7 foot. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look. That's how I get down, man. I just like women. It don't matter size and all that height. That shit don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? As long as she look good, smell good, talk good, act good, good hygiene, cook good, you know, she ain't nasty. I don't got no problem with no height, bro. Not at all. They got a vagina too. You know, ain't no difference. Now, let me tell you one thing. One of them girls told me that she said um, she done had how many? 5 surgeries. And I think she's at the time she was 35. She had 5 surgeries, right? And see, the reason why she had 5 surgeries is because her body is trying to grow, right? But her bones won't let her body grow because she's short, right? I think this is how she was trying to explain to me. So basically, her her body functions like everybody else, right? But her frame of her body is fighting against the normal body growth. That's why she had to have 5 surgeries. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. So um, and she had 3 kids. She married and had 3 kids. Now, I asked her, all of your kids short just like you? She said, no, only 2 of them. 2 of them are short, and the third one grew like normal. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was interesting. I just assume if she's short, because she's like 4 foot, I assume just if she's short, and if she had kids, all the kids would come out short. But she said, no, that's not the case. It just depends. She said it depends. Sometimes the genes might get passed down, sometimes it might not. But she's a very good looking girl. She's just short. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey man. But hey man. But if I see a short woman right now, I'm going for mine, man. I don't play no games. I don't care if she's 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot. I don't play around, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for mine. Shit. Life is short, man. Whatever you want, you better go for yours. Shit, the opportunity probably won't be there again if you hold back. And I've been one of those guys that didn't make a move because I was nervous and all kind of shit. They're short and fat. No, I don't do the fat girls. No, I don't do them fat broads. They say don't knock it till you try it. I tried it. I ain't like it. No, I don't do them fat broads. No, I let that go. Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that no more. I tried it 2, 3 times, and I don't like this. That's too much weight for me. But if you're short, I ain't got no problem with that. No, I ain't got no problem with that. Hey, some of them women be looking good. That I be seeing. Maybe it depends on where you. Maybe it's because where I live at. I don't know. In Atlanta and in North Carolina, hey man, shit. And some of them online on Instagram, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you better shoot your shot, man. Hey, them women can do the same thing any other woman can do. Probably do it better. Fuck that shit, man. Hey, man. I don't discriminate like that when it comes to size. A woman's size. Unless she's fat. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. That's about it. Now, of course, I have my preferences. There's some nationalities I stay away from. And that's me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I discriminate all the time. I don't like riding the city bus. I don't like taxi cabs. I discriminate all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with discriminating. Ain't nothing wrong with having your own preference either. There's nothing wrong with having standards. There's nothing wrong with having standards. A lot of people don't like when you have standards. But they want to be able to look and do whatever. Shit, I won't be around you. Shit, nah. But yeah, man, you know, that's about all I got, man. I didn't really have too much to say about this, but this is something I never talked about this before. This is kind of a new territory for me. when it comes to talking about short women. You know, I never thought I never thought anything was wrong with it. You know, but people, yeah, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Yeah, I never thought anything was wrong with it. But people have their own thing, own ideas. Yeah. But you might think differently. Uh, you know, you might say, hey man, I would never date a short woman. And that's okay. It's not wrong with it. That's your preference. There's not wrong with it. You know, you got some weird motherfuckers online, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah, uh, for real, boy. Yeah, but so hey, don't forget to check out my um podcast, Love Can't Wait, and my Patreon. I'm gonna upload a probably new episode on my Patreon. Probably tomorrow. I haven't done it. I haven't uploaded nothing on there the whole month. Can you believe it? Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. I did. I did. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah. So hey, like, share this episode. Tell me what you think below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.